Okay, Grayson, come here. Come on. Okay, sit. Sit. Okay, so I used to wonder why teaching STAND was part of the dog training. Well, look at this. It's really hard to do up his harness, but if we go stand, Grayson, stand. Yes. Then, oh, there you've got my rear view again. Sorry. Now I've got his harness on. And now it's off. So having him know the command stand is a really handy thing, because otherwise, at least in this situation, it would be difficult for me to clip his harness. Okay, Grayson, let's see. One of my favorite things that he's learned with the trainer, Grayson, touch. Yes, good boy. I love it when he does that. It's just so fun. Anyway, so if you wonder why are they having you learn certain things when, you're training your dog, well, one of the reasons is because there are certain things that it just comes in handy for the dog to know. And you may not have come on a situation yet where it's good for the dog to know it. Of course, when the camera's on, he does this. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you that. So I also just wanted to say that I am not some sort of wonderful or consistent dog owner that trains their dog all the time. We don't do a whole lot of training. I did send him to Southern Hound Academy, where they did a bunch of training with him and then provided me with videos of the trainings that they did with him, giving me advice as to how to work with him, which was wonderful. And I did some of those things. But really, I'm just a plain old person. I'd say a little bit on the lazy side, maybe a lot on the lazy side when it comes to training the dog. But Grayson is an unusual dog, and he's very smart. He wants to please. Well, sometimes he couldn't care less, but he does like to please, and he just has this very philosophical attitude about life, which has been really good for me. He's a very calming dog. That is, he's not always calm, but he loves, now that he knows what's going on, now that he has it in his life, he loves to be stroked and brushed or combed, or just kind of, have somebody sit with him. And that's very calming for me. So anyway, I would say that probably 75% of the advances made with him are because of his wonderful temperament, and they're not due to me in hardly any way at all. I mean, this is some kind of miracle or blessing or something, but I do know that if you're consistent with your dog, as your dog learns to understand what it is you want, when you are clearly practicing and giving direction and rewarding appropriately and all, then your dog eventually will start to get the hang of it, just like Grayson has.